So glad you're here. Um,
He's our resident OC.
yes, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, when we get past a certain point, I just don't. But
Hmm.
yeah. Any other thoughts, questions, comments?
I have a question.
Just say it.
Yeah, you mentioned about that the scene is always about the bottom.
I can't hear you very
However,
well.
what
Your audio
what
is
is the
breaking up.
technique that
His connection, I think, is problematic.
Your audio is breaking up. I can't hear you.
Do you have a microphone, George, that you can use?
I don't know did anyone pick up what he asked?
What
I
kind
think he
of
was talking about truthfulness,
technique?
and
No,
he
he's
wasn't
talking about
able to continue.
Josh, you said you know.
yeah. He said, "What kind of technique in George is talking about?"
Oh, you got us there, Josh.
What? So
You just mimic the bad audio.
George, are you okay? Your sound?
am I better? Can
Yeah.
you hear
Better.
me?
it's hard to tell when you're not talking. When you talk, we can tell.
My
Right.
question is, you mentioned a while ago that the scene is always about the two of you in the
Hmm.
scene. However, if, for example, your scene partner always talks about somebody else who is not in the scene, how do you bring that person back into the two of you, despite
You
attempting
you
many times?
probably know the answer to that. You, it's what would you do if you wanted to talk to your friend or a loved one and they constantly were talking about something else? Eventually, you'd say, "Hey, I'm here. This is us. We're doing this. It's us right now. Just the two of us. Why are you talking about someone else? Uh, why not?" That's one way to do it. Just be very blunt about it. I think you're deflecting. We're supposed to be talking about us. We've got an issue here, and you're talking about your mother. She's not even here. So that's one way to do it. That's the quickest way. And after the scene is over, when you all go out for beer later, you take that actor aside and say, "Please stop doing that." Um, uh, but the other way to do it is to one of the things that works really well when an actor is doing something that you just can't quite fathom. It's not so easy online, but in life, in real life on the stage, just turn and walk away.
Wow.
Just turn your back, walk to the other side of the stage, find something to do, open up a can of beer, read a book, look out the window. It's astonishing how quickly they get pissed off. The actor and the character get pissed off that, wait a minute, I'm talking to you. What are you walking away for? And then they will come over and close the gap, usually. And if they still haven't figured it out, walk away again, disengage from them. And if you disengage and they keep trying to re-engage with you, they will eventually figure out that they got to do something different. I don't know if you've ever had a girlfriend, but they know how to do that very, very, very well. So think that, okay?
You bet. They're now exes.
Walk away. Yeah. Yeah. Just end it. Just talk to the hand. That sort of thing. Yeah. You don't have to continue what's going on
Talk
in
to
a,
my
in
head.
a, in a scene. You don't have to continue it. If there's a dialogue going on and it's not in your favor to keep going, stop. You're not on an escalator. You're not on a treadmill. You can stop and do something else. You don't deserve. No one who asks you a question in a scene deserves an answer necessarily. You don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to help. So just you got your own shit. Do it. But the quickest, easiest thing is to walk away. It's cool. It works all the time. It just shuts down that behavior. Good. Any other stuff? Nope. Okay. All right then. So one of the things we were talking about yesterday that we wanted to, I wanted to go over again, is the idea of orbits. At least that's what I call it. I don't. Other people call it different things. It's just a thing. And the way to explain it is that when you're in a scene and you reach a point at which you realize, okay, this is what we're doing right now. I get it. We're doing this game. We're doing this pattern. We figured that out. We were all over the place. Now we're dancing to this pattern. Okay, good. And you keep doing it for a while. Eventually, it gets comfortable. It's like, I know exactly what we're doing here. That's when you've got to stop and do something else. That's when the orbit gets to be too predictable and comfortable. You've got to bump up to a different orbit and change things. It could just be a little, but you can't fall into a continuous orbit where you're always playing the same game, playing the same pattern. When the first one of you who notices that, hey, we've gotten into a rut here, it's a comfortable rut, but we've gotten into it, get out, get into another orbit. And you do that in many different ways. You can do it by initiating some kind of a status shift where the victim becomes the perpetrator or whatever. You can do it using scene dynamics. Suddenly you can start shouting. Suddenly you can start whispering. Suddenly you can walk away. Suddenly you can talk quickly over them. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can change the context that things are in. If everything's going great, add something. Add an object to the scene, or change something that you've said. Change your opinion. Change your idea. Change something, so that it throws your other actors slightly off balance for a moment. It's like, and they will think, oh my God, we were doing so well. How come you're changing it? Well, because we were doing too well. So it kind of slaps them gently across the face and says, come on, we're not supposed to be comfortable. The audience is supposed to be comfortable. And move it to something else. So you don't endlessly circle. Does that make any sense? Does anyone not know what I'm talking about? Okay. I don't hear anything. So either the audio is bad. Okay. So how come I'm hearing myself? What's going on?
Echo.
What the hell?
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay, one of me is more than enough. Jeez. All right, so we're going to do the thing that we do, and I'm going to ask people to do, since we haven't all been together, I'm going to ask people to do grounded scene work, two-person scenes. What do I mean by grounded? I believe, as the audience, and your character believes what he or she is saying and doing. That your character that you as the actor don't just grab nonsense to say just because you think it's funny or out there. That everything that you say you believe, even if it's something that's unbelievable. If you believe it, if your character obviously believes what they're saying, if it's honest for your character, then it's grounded. So that's all I'm looking for is honesty from the characters. Something that, oh yeah, that character would say that. So we're going to do that, and I'll do a quickie with each one person, and then we'll mix and match, since that seems to work. And I just go, as I say, I always go down the line. I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get started. I'll pull you out into the green room where you can watch but not be heard. And let's go. Hang on. Let me just get rid of the names so we're not tempted to use them. And 2 minutes. Go.
Robbie, you want to adopt a kid again?
I think we should share what we have.
Wherever we go, when we go to Kenya, you want to adopt a Kenyan. When we go to Switzerland, you want to adopt a Swiss kid. Are you Mother Teresa?
You know, that was a misnomer. She was not anybody's mother.
Oh,
She never was anybody's mother.
where did she get the mother from?
I don't know. Maybe she was like really tough to deal with.
Why didn't you have a kid on your own?
Look, I want a kid. I don't want a commitment. Okay? So if we go to Switzerland, get a Swiss kid. If we go to Kenya, get a Kenyan kid.
And now that we're in Mauritius,
okay, we don't need to get one here. All right.
why not?
Because I've never heard of the place before we got here. Okay, I don't know what the kids are like here.
You're choosy when it comes to countries.
Is it even a country? It's an island.
You're the
It's a small island.
You're the United Father of Benetton. You want everyone in the house.
I think that life should give unto life, except maybe around here. But in other places, yes, I do. Why are you so stingy? Why don't you want kids? Why don't you want to you know? You go to another country, maybe like you get a cell phone there because it works there, right? Get a
We've
kid.
accommodated the kids of your choice, but I'm dying in the process. You're giving them life. I'm dying in the process.
You're dying. You're dying.
Yeah.
Eddie, don't die.
You've given more time to the
Don't die in
kids
Mauritius.
than me.
Don't die in Mauritius. Don't die in Mauritius.
There's no hospital here, but
I don't know how to spell it. How will I tell people what
don't
happened?
get a Mauritian kid.
I don't believe there is such a thing. I don't
There are
think they
kids
have
everywhere.
I think
Except
they
you don't
import
have a
them.
kid of your
I
own.
think they import them.
You're so childlike.
I'm childlike. I am not. I am not. I am not. I am not. And I will hold my breath until you take that back.
You miss your childhood. That's why you want kids. Now you're sobbing like a baby, right?
Inside. See. Let's go. What? Is it me? Is it funny? Is it me? Have I got something on my shirt or something? Have I get...
Oh. I'm sorry.
You're always laughing at me.
I'm sorry. I was trying to hide it from you. I'm surprised you're not supposed to be here yet. You said you're going to be here in an hour. I'm not prepared.
I said within the hour. Within the hour. That could mean in 5 minutes. What's funny? What did I do that's so funny? Why do you laugh every time?
Give me 10 minutes more.
10 minutes.
Yes, 10 minutes more.
What
I
will 10
guarantee.
minutes do? What will 10 minutes do? What?
I promise you it's going to be great. Just give me 10 minutes more.
What am I supposed to do for 10 minutes?
Did you bring what I told you to bring?
Yes.
Where is it?
Here.
Perfect. Thank you so much. But give me 10 minutes more.
With okay.
Why? You're doing it again.
Doing what? What am I doing?
I'm just asking you for 10 minutes more.
I'm giving you 10 minutes. You've just used 2 of them.
You're not leaving. We're at it again. Why are you still here?
You said to give you 10 minutes. I'm giving you 10 minutes.
This is why we're having problems.
This is why we're having problems?
Yes. I'm just asking you for 10 minutes.
You said that 3 minutes ago.
Yes, but you're still here. So tell me, why are you still here? You're not giving me a chance. Tell me. Tell me.
Because I miss you. When I'm not around you, I miss you.
You miss me.
Miss you.
You miss me.
Yes.
Then why?
You're
Why?
laughing again? You're laughing at me again. You're laughing at me again.
No, I'm not.
I-
Not outside.
I brought this. I'm taking it back.
Wait.
It's going. Yes, I am.
Wait.
No, you don't know. You don't seem to understand. You've mocked me for the last time, Teresa. The last time.
Wait.
Wait, how long? How long should I wait? 10 minutes?
I'm sorry.
How hard was that? How hard was that? Here. We good for Thursday?
Maybe.
I'll be here within the hour Thursday. Scene. Calm down, man. Calm down.
Elmer.
What? Calm down.
I can't calm down, Elmer. You came in late. I couldn't do anything.
I'm here now. I'm here. Breathe. Yeah, you don't breathe with your eyes. It just.
I can't.
You can't breathe.
Yeah.
Whoops. You can't breathe. Why can't you? Who can't breathe? What living person can't breathe?
I'm trying now. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm-
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's what is it? What? Just explain. Just tell me. Tell me what it
I
is.
can-
Tell
I
me.
can-
What
I
is
can
it? Is
only-
it's the same thing? Is it the usual thing?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Right. It's
the-
what? It's
the-
say it. Just spit it out.
The
Spit it out.
nightmares.
Spit it out. Spit it.
The
What?
nightmares.
What? No. It's.
I'm
Is
getting-
it? What?
I'm getting.
What?
I'm
Just say
getting-
it. I'm listening.
I'm getting night.
What?
I'm getting the nightmares. The nightmares that they're coming back.
That's
Whenever
all?
you-
Just that?
Yes,
That's it?
the nightmares.
That's it? You're pissed off because of stuff that's happening while you're sleeping?
They
I
matter,
wish
Jerry.
the shitty stuff would happen when I'm sleeping.
It's so hard when we sleep separately.
Yeah.
Just
Do you need me to hug you or something? Or
yes,
you don't? No.
yes,
No,
I
you
need.
don't. No, you don't. No, really?
I need.
Oh God! All right. Here we go.
I need it.
Here we go.
need it.
Here we go. Here we go.
I
Here
need
we
it.
are.
I need it.
Here it is. Oh. All right. Feel better? Is it better?
You don't. You're not into it. You know. It's.
Yeah, well,
You know. It's not.
A
You know.
little.
You're not.
I'm,
No, you're not into it.
I'm
I can see it in your face.
I'm a Virgo.
You're
we're like that.
pretending.
That's what we're like.
Virgos like to
We're,
pretend.
we're like that. That's what we do.
Oh,
See,
there you go. There you go. You look perfectly fine with your outfit today.
oh,
You know, yeah, you will meet a very special person. I want you to marry, right?
to marry,
Yes,
to marry.
you will marry.
Just
You will marry tonight.
okay. It's somebody that I know.
No,
Just-
it's my daughter's boss because I have a lot of debt and I want you as my brother to carry on with my legacy as your brother.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, what do you think? This is her picture.
Oh, your daughter's boss is a woman. Okay, that's good. That's
yeah.
good. That's good. Cause I'm thinking, I owe you a lot.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Can I see the picture again?
There you go. You should see. Lovely.
Are you holding it upside down?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's no, it wasn't upside down. It's just what she
wait.
looks
Big.
like. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. What do you feed that?
What's my feedback?
What do you feed that? That like a person like that? What do you feed them? Like normal food, like normal things.
Just feed them with what they call this chicken stock
Okay.
and hamburgers.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Yeah. I mean, I owe you. I mean, you helped me change that tire once when I was 18.
Oh, okay.
So
But you know what?
I will do that. Mary,
No, no.
what do you think? How you like the suit then, huh?
I like the suit, but I want you to withdraw a lot of money. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh sure.
Yes, you will
yeah.
withdraw a lot of money and then we give it to his father.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. And
Can
then we buy a diamond ring.
Okay. Can I see the picture again?
All right.
Edward, you invented the right slow eating competition. You don't you your hands on your chin again. Come on. What are you trying to tell me?
You can eat at normal speed when we're not in the competition.
Really?
You don't have to like you can eat. It's been 3 hours for eggs. I mean,
You've already finished your meal.
I finished my meal almost yesterday. You can eat normally. You don't have to do this all the time. Do you understand that it's not a lifestyle? It's just a fun game that we play sometimes.
Right.
It's a competition. We do it once every 6 months. Like we won't be doing it again until the guys get together again in October. So you really don't have to eat this slowly. We can go. We can.
So you're a fall lover, huh? You don't love summer. You don't like summer, right?
Just eat the damn eggs. Just eat the damn eggs. Just eat the eggs. Just take a fork. Just don't do it with your face. What are you, a mule?
You're affected by this. I can see that. You're not eating anything.
I
Again.
can't watch you and eat.
Your
It's
plate is empty.
disgusting.
Your plate is empty. But why can't you eat? Why can't you eat something?
Just fork,
Are you
knife,
choking?
hands. What?
Are you choking? Are you choking on the food?
I'm not.
Do it.
No, I'm not. I'm not. How do you do it? How do you?
It's. I like it when we both are together and only us are having the game. Like
No, it's
the
God.
guys don't give us like table time all the time.
The
It's you and
guys
me now.
think you're an idiot. The guys think you're an idiot.
Do they now? You support them? Hmm?
No.
Are you nodding your head?
That's all you've been doing for the past month.
This is our last meal together. I want to prolong it as long as I can.
You're not ordering dessert. You're not ordering dessert.
Panna cotta
Oh, God.
in a tall glass.
So, Doc, I don't think the allergy meds that you gave me are working because I still have the sniffles right now. So
You have the sniffles. You have the sniffles. Have you
that's what
seen
I
my
said.
arm? Have you seen my arm? Have you seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, the redness.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot worse today than it was like yesterday.
And you're the doctor. And
Don't
what's
keep
that
reminding me of that. I know that. I'm wearing the thing and you're not.
Yeah. So what kind of a doctor are you then? What am I
I'm a
paying you
doctor
for?
who's in pain. I'm a doctor who needs some, I don't know, some understanding. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
you sit in my waiting room reading my magazines, looking at my television. You come in here, you get on my scale, and you get weighed. We use my blood pressure cuff to take your blood pressure. Is it too much to ask for a little bit of kindness? I don't know. I feel like I give. What do
So
I get?
that's what we pay you for, right?
Oh, it's about money?
Kindness is so
Is that what it
overrated.
is? This is about money. It's about money.
It's
That's
about
it.
getting service
You
for what
people
you pay
are
for.
all the same. You patience. It's
And you
always about
see,
money and help me and cure me. I have a life, you know?
what do you think? You're human. You're supposed to live your life because you're human.
Duh.
Doctors aren't
I need
supposed
to
to
know
do
right
that. That's
now.
why
I
you
need to
wear a
know
cape.
right now. I need to know right now. Do you care about me? Do you care?
No,
It's a yes or no question. Do you care?
let me think about that.
Don't no. It's yes or no.
No, not really, Doc. So
Get out of my room. Get out of my office.
I can sue
I'd
you.
never want to see you again. I never want to see you again.
I can sue you,
I'm
Doc.
changing my number. Okay?
And you're
Forget about ever doing lunch or anything like that. Forget that.
what? So you're just gonna forget everything that we've spent time
This
on?
time, I wore this
Just like that?
tie because I thought, oh, she likes this tie. She mentioned the tie once. Okay, so I wore the tie because you were going to be here. Do you care about me? Do you care about me? Virginia, do you care about me at all? Are you so uncaring?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I
I
think that.
am. But no.
No. I think that pretty much says it. I think our little interview is done. Thank you.
But
No, thank you. Thank you. It's good.
Oh.
Next.
ah,
Next.
no.
Next.
honey.
Sweetie.
I have something to tell you.
Okay.
Oh.
This is gonna be
Okay,
great.
okay, okay.
This is gonna be great. I know. I think I know. I think I know what it is. But it's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is it so obvious?
I don't know. Now let's pretend I didn't say that. But I don't know what it is, but I think I know what it is. Okay. Say it. No, just say it. We'll say it together. We'll say it together. Okay?
Okay.
We
are
are
pregnant.
having a birthday. What? What? What's that? We're what?
We're pregnant.
We're pregnant. No. That's you. That's men don't get. I don't. I thought we were gonna have a birthday party for me. Okay, I thought that's what we were talking about. I thought we were going out, and now you tell me that we are knocked up.
Well, it's yours.
You
It's
know,
not like I did it by myself.
Amazon sends me things that are mine, but you know, I don't have an attachment to them. Why did this happen? When? How? What? Why?
It happens.
I'm pleased.
You know what?
No, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased. You
You're
know?
so pleased. Yeah,
I'm
I can
pleased.
see that.
I'm pleased. It's gonna be great. Why does everything have to end just because of this? Why does life have to just end now because of this? Doesn't.
I wasn't ending it. I
One life,
wasn't ending anything.
one life begins, another one ends. Okay. Mine ends.
Wait. You know you're always gonna be my baby. It doesn't change anything.
It doesn't? I'm gonna be changing something.
What my body's gonna be changing for sure, and I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
be
I'll
changing
probably.
a baby. I'm gonna be changing a baby. We're gonna get a van.
But I've always wanted a baby. I mean, I can't just have dogs forever.
God, you can replace them. But no, I'm thrilled. Just name it something. We'll name it something. That'll be fun.
But
I could drink again. I could always do that.
I know it's hard having 4 children already, but one more.
You know what? I forgot it was 4. I kept thinking 3. That's right. Richard, I forgot about. It's 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Right, because you're like a father to only 3 of them, just because the first one wasn't yours.
Guess Amazon delivered to the wrong address that day.
Yes, this is the right address. I am Oliver de la Cruz.
No, I can't be. Are you really?
You left me when I was 1 year old, and now you come here as if nothing happened.
I left. I mean,
No, you didn't leave us. You abandoned us.
look, I thought you and I at that time just decided to go our separate ways. I thought it was mutual. I wanted to leave. You were crying. I thought that, seemed like that's what you wanted too. Why were you crying? Why were you crying?
Babies do when they're 1 year old and their father leaves them. And their
Maybe
mother
that's
cries.
why the father leaves them. Maybe it was on you the whole time. Maybe if you'd shut up, I might have stayed. But hey, you know what? I forgive you. It's been a tough time since then, but I forgive you for making me feel unwelcome in my own home. My own home.
When you left,
Yeah.
you left the home that you used to have.
Yeah, I know. Mortgage, hot tub, skylight, the new countertops I put in. I left it all.
Yeah. And we all had to shoulder it. Mom was working like 3 jobs for you.
She's like that. She doesn't mind. She's like a horse. She's like a
That's
horse.
how you treated her.
What?
That
Was
is how you treated her.
What?
Like a horse.
Like a thoroughbred, like she was fed. You know, I think that you having caused all this should probably find a way to make it better for all of us.
Because any of
Now
this
that you're all old enough.
has to be born, okay?
I sure as hell didn't.
Well, I wasn't the one who won.
Huh. Like you said, your mother's like a horse in many ways. Okay. Why don't we hug it out? Come on. Come on. I'll teach you to play baseball or some shit. I don't know. No, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. See? I just hope you're happy. That's all. I hope you're happy. Okay. Good. Any thoughts about anything? Yeah. About anything you saw? We're in. We're dead.
I got shocked. I was really surprised. I didn't expect to be second. I was thinking of, okay, I'll observe them first.
Oh, yeah,
and
right.
Then
Mhm.
Yeah, and then hello.
Yeah. I know.
Good morning.
And yet it worked, you know.
And then I realized, oh yeah, this is an improv workshop. Can't really do anything. Just go.
Yeah. Well, I just took what you were already doing and just made it, justified it a little bit, and then you figured it out real quick.
She was laughing from the previous scene, and she was already starting the scene laughing.
I know. Good.
Oh my god.
There's no right. I mean, we talk about this all the time, that we start a scene with randomness. We start a scene with no purpose of why we're doing what we're doing. We do a thing. That's it. We just do it. We take the ink and we throw it into the water, and we don't know where it's going to go. So that's what we did. That's what she did, and you saw that it all worked.
Hopefully, yes. Because I've always been afraid of improv. I mean, I can do it in like closed spaces for before rehearsals, but diving into something like this in a virtual space and with people I haven't met, majority of you, it's but it was fun. It was fun.
Well, it worked. That's all the result is all that matters. And any other comments about anything that you
I
saw?
realized that the change of orbit is a shiny object.
It can be.
Yeah, when you did that baby face, because we were talking about kids, I realized you have a kid in you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said it. You told me that I was a kid or I was still like a child, behaving like a child. So
the facial expression also changed the tone.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just taking the gift that you gave, which was telling me that I was like a child, and then So denying that I was like a child, but acting like a child. So character is unself-aware, doesn't realize how childish he is, but shows everybody how childish he is.
Yeah.
And I
Actually,
loved how you became a jerk 2 times over with 2 people.
It's my it's
I
my
love the
natural.
antithesis.
It's very easy for Tom. It seems.
Well, here's the thing: when I'm doing improv with people who are polite and nice, that's what I have to do. I have to go to that place. If you're being a jerk, then I don't have to be.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have 2 jerks in a scene, but if politeness is happening, I'm not going to allow it. So I'm going to either be so polite with you that it's disgusting, or going to be a bit of a jerk. Yes.
Like babies are delivered by Amazon.
Whatever. Yeah. Anything else anyone saw?
yeah, I actually picked up a couple. I noticed one wherein you compared something so serious like having babies with music
Yeah.
and M to something so
Mm.
mundane like buying cell phones and Amazon delivery. I took down a note on that because it's something that we can do. It's probably a trick that I can pull up my sleeve in a sense that it makes um just when you run out of things to say, if you can't think of anything, you just compare it with something more mundane.
Yeah. Yeah. If you learn how to do a thing that they do in Harold's called an invocation, we could do that someday if you want. We could actually do a Harold, but it takes a bit of. It's hard to do online, but that's where you have a word or a thought, and everybody in various ways pulls it apart, deconstructs the hell out of it to see all the different little things that word means, or the connotations of it, and then we take those things that are now floating around and use them in our scenes instead of the actual initial word. So one of the things is that you find connections between things, or this reminds me of that, which reminds me of that, so I'm going to go to that. It's something that we used to call A to C. Instead of going A to B, you think A, B, C. You skip B and you go right to C. Dog, cat, mouse. Dog, mouse. Skip cat. Cat is implied. So you think the next thought that is logical to you. Then you think the thought after that, and that's what you do, as opposed to just doing the next linear thing. Yeah, A to C. There's a couple of exercises that we do for that as well. Any other thoughts?
Your scene with Rudra wasn't changing orbit, and it worked because we saw you, Tom. It was funny trying to change Rudra.
Well, it was clear he wasn't going to. How could he possibly?
Yeah.
How could that character possibly?
And it was so funny.
Yeah. What he was doing was repetition, which is the thing
Yeah.
that we talk about doing. He was repeating the same behavior over and over again. Why not? It's the more you do it, the better. So there's no reason for him to change. I didn't think he would. It wouldn't have been natural, would it? I mean, if he had just said, "Hey, you know what? You're right. I probably shouldn't do that." That might have seemed a little contrived.
Yeah. It was so funny.
Yes, it was. When someone is giving you gifts like that, I had to be the normal person. He was the weird one. I had to react in a normal way. I certainly wasn't going to do the same thing he was doing and be just as weird as him.
And also, just a note, because it's so funny, when you said, what do we feed the girl, the photo of Josh, I imagined how ugly the girl is. She looks like an animal.
Mm-hmm.
It was so visual and so funny. And it changed the orbit.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to agree with him. I wanted to, I didn't have to, but I wanted to agree to do the thing he was asking me to do, and to make it clear that he really didn't have the right to ask me to do it, but I thought he did. So I wanted to show that it was like the worst, most reprehensible thing you could ask me to do. So I had to do that. Or I didn't have to, but it seemed to be that was the note to play at that time. And he went along with it very nicely.
Yeah.
And we didn't describe her because your imagination would be better than anything I could have said. Anything else? No? Okay.
Oh, and Chrissy saying no in the end was a good orbit.
Yeah.
When you were asking her to leave. Yeah, she really said no.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes, she wasn't gonna go. She wasn't gonna be kicked out of the doctor's office. Okay.
There were like 2 hugs in the whole out of 8 scenes.
Ah.
Really, but both were really different. I could see Michael
Yeah.
and Jorge like responding so beautifully. Like to each hug was a different arc altogether. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely to see.
I also
Yeah.
like status shift of Titin and your scene. You know,
Mm. Hmm.
Which scene?
With Titin.
Titin.
I see. Yes, yeah, there was definitely a status shift, at least one. Might have been more. I don't know. She started off with high status,
Yeah.
and I started off with low status. Obviously, if I'm the one being laughed at, and I accept that I'm being laughed at, and I make her laughter at me as opposed to we're both laughing at something, then I've taken low status, and after a while. Yeah, I think we did sort of swap it, and I think we kind of swapped it back again when she did it again later on. Laughed at me some more. So yeah,
and the change in status and the orbit also changed the tone from comedy to it ended up drama, so moving.
yeah. Why not?
Why
not? It's a roller coaster. It's not supposed to just be one thing all the way through. Yeah,
I remember that you mentioned the girlfriends can do that.
Yeah.
That's what's stuck in my head. Like, yeah, we're crazy.
Right. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a girlfriend. Hope my wife doesn't find out about that. Yeah, that's why I don't hit record. No. Okay, so if you have any more? So why don't we do you guys? So I'll get out of the way. You guys do 2, 2, 2, 2. Try to find a change in orbit. Try to use some of the things that we talk about, which is repetition. We heard some of that. We saw some of that in the scenes. Use colorful language, different ways of saying things. As instead of "I love you," it could be "You're like the summer rain on a tulip." That kind of shit. Specificity. Be specific. Use specific things. It's not. It's not a restaurant. Name the restaurant. Make up a name, but name it. Say a name of a thing. Look for the first shiny object that you can find. If whatever it is, you both play with that same thing. That's it, and of course, scene dynamics when you can. There was some of that. We did some over talking. We did some back and forth. We did some pauses. We did some non-talking. So we changed things around a lot. So use those things, which you would normally do anyway. And then if you find yourself, you don't have to change your orbit, but if you find yourself in a comfortable orbit, you might think, maybe I should. Okay, just be aware of it anyway. Okay, I'll get out of your way, and I will get 2 people.
Hello, 8 of us. We're still 8.
Okay.
Harold!
I should
You
probably
survived.
take
Doing
you.
location.
I should probably take me out last. So,
Let's do a group team.
Okay, here we go. There we are. Yes. I'm going to kill me and then I'm going to kill you. All right, there we go. Okay, go.
Hello. Oh, thanks for updating me. Do you know
Of course.
anything about what happened to Sandra Bautista?
Oh, Sandra Bautista. Oh
Oh.
yeah, I haven't.
Sandy, you're
I
in.
haven't. Oh, hello.
They
Oh,
called.
hello.
You're in.
Oh,
You're in.
I'm in. Oh
Yeah,
my god. Oh my god.
you got the part of wife of Rocky the musical, wife of Rocky.
Thank you so much. I've been praying for that. Thank you so much.
I got accepted too.
Oh, we're going to be castmates.
No,
That's gr-
performing chorus as the audience in the boxing ring. I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
That's great. That's great. That's
So
great. Yeah.
great. I'm so happy for you. Really.
Yeah. It's exciting. We're going to be in the same production, right? Right? That's a good thing, right? So
I didn't get the coach of Rocky, but I'd be okay as an audience of the boxing match.
oh, but we're still good for Saturday, right? I got the tickets already to the show. We're s-
You got the tickets. I
yeah,
enrolled in a lot of workshops to prepare for this, and you just went with me and you got the part. You haven't even done workshops.
but that's okay. That's part of being an artist. The pain, you can use the pain. Yes, yes, yes. We talked about this already, right?
Easy for you to say because you're so happy now, right? That wife of Rocky has the best song. You know, I knew it. I shouldn't have married an artist.
I wanted this for so long. You know this. You
And you
know
got
this.
it easy on a silver platter. I've been attending all these expensive workshops.
Is it my fault? Is it my fault? You should be happy for me. Really? This is disappointing.
Congratulations, Rocky's wife.
What am I supposed to do? I'll just quit. I'll just tell them I'm not going to accept the role. Is
You
that
should
what you want
accept
me
that.
to
That's
do?
a rare role.
Yes, but you're going to be like that the whole time during rehearsals, during shows.
You know which role you should get out of?
What?
Being my wife.
Is that what you really want? Is that what you really want? Tell
Is
me
that
now.
what you really want?
I'm asking you. You're the
I'm
one who
asking
brought it
you.
up.
I'm asking you.
You brought it up, so you answer.
I brought it up, so you answer. Mrs. Rocky,
Okay. Okay.
you
Let's
want
end this.
that?
Let's
You
end
want
this.
that?
You brought it up.
No, let's not.
Well, prove it. Prove it. Show me that you don't want to end it. Why do I have to stay in this relationship? You're not supportive.
Tell the
You're not
theater
happy
that
for
you will
me.
only be Rocky's wife if I'll be the coach of Rocky.
That's not my job. That's not how it works.
They want you. You have power.
I have power, but that's unfair. That's
See, you
unfair.
just want your own glory.
We shouldn't
You
use
just
that to
want your
our
own
advantage.
glory. You
That's
don't
not
care
true.
about my career. I've been working this for my whole life.
Yes, but there are other chances. Go audition for another show. That's part of
What?
this industry.
Can you let me listen to your audition song?
My audition song.
Scene.
Now.
I love that. I really love that. That was lovely. That was brilliant.
Lilith.
Sorry, Titi. Did I make you feel bad?
I don't know why it felt like there was some truth to all that. I don't know.
I'm not an actor. I'm a writer. I don't know these things.
I know, but it's that was really that's a scene, all right. Yeah. Anyone have any comment about that?
I can relate to the
Yes, you can. Yeah, I was watching the people in the green room. Everybody was laughing. It was really good. Well done. Good commitment. Yeah, really. the status shift. You were on her side, but it was so clear that you weren't, and then you just clearly weren't. And it was really nice. The facial expressions really matched what you were doing. It was acting. That's what we're doing. You think we're doing comedy, but we're doing acting. This is really good. Nice job.
Whew.
Absolutely lovely. I'll take you out, and we'll get 2 more folks the hell in there. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, I'll get out of your way.
What? You're here again? You have something to tell me, right? No, you don't have something to tell me because you are very quiet from day one and the day after tomorrow and yesterday and the past. Whenever you're here with me, you're a quiet guy. Ah, mm, even if you brush your teeth, you're quiet. Ah,
Max,
wait, you're quiet, but I can hear a lot of noise inside you. You're a quiet, noisy man, right? Denver? No, you're not Denver. You're Denverito. Shut up!
He wasn't trying. It was shut up. What a perfect ending.
Well, thanks, Michael and Josh. We finally all got the audio working, and then you had to do that.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness. Ah, I don't know what to say. I'm going to do what you did and not say anything. Any thoughts from anybody?
You're a quiet, noisy guy. I like that.
Yeah.
I like how it
loved
ended.
Michael's expressions.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Like it was intense. For me, at a point there was a peak like of intensity to it. Like after laughter there was like an intensity. It's just like there's
Yeah.
something serious.
That's the kind of thing that actually works really well in this format, in like an online format that might not have worked as well on a stage where you're 30 feet away from somebody, but that takes advantage of what we're doing here. Anything else anyone have?
I like how it ended with "shut up" after all that.
Yeah.
So it felt
What
like
a
there was a real
perfect
conversation that
ending.
happened, and then shut up.
It's It's like gibberish, but the without
Yeah.
sound.
There was a movie made in this, I think it was in the 70s by Mel Brooks, the guy who
Silent movie.
silent movie. There you
Yes.
go. And they did it silently. They made a silent movie. And the only person in the movie who actually made a sound was Marcel Marceau,
Yeah, the mime.
the famous mime, uh, which was so. I mean, how many years ago is that? It wasn't a great movie, but that was brilliant. So yeah, cool. Okay, let's move along.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go. I will get out of your way.
Makes sense.
You're a art history major. This doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to you. Probably. Tell me.
It makes a lot of sense to me. It all clicks. It, the balance, the imbalance in the balance, it's
Mm-hmm.
there. Mm-hmm.
You know why I see
And
it? You know why I'm sitting here with you, looking at
right.
this.
Uh-huh. Why
It
does it
makes me feel
make
good.
sense to you? Oh, that makes
But go
sense.
ahead. I like listening to you also. Go ahead. You were telling something about this painting.
I was just, observing the beauty of this wall, and it all makes sense to me why we're here, why you and I are here in this moment, in this very day, in this very place. The sensibility of it all.
It's all making sense, right?
Yeah, how things are
Yeah, like
falling
like
into place
like yeah, yeah. Like we are at the right place
in the right
at the right
time.
time. Yeah.
Don't we even speak together, finish
Well,
each other's
we are
sentences,
actually like we're guessing our
saying the same thing?
yeah.
But this is the moment, I
What
think.
this? Yes, yes. This is the moment. Yes. Probably you should go first. Like I know you have like you always make sense of things. You're the intellectual one, Gina. I just follow my feelings. I just follow my heart. You.
I'm the thinking one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm the one who fixes the logic together, and
yeah. Is that hard?
so sorry,
So
what?
yeah, is that hard? Using logic instead of the heart.
Well, it gets tiring at times, but it's okay to not have feelings. It
But I do. I
protects
have a
you.
lot of feelings. I have a lot of feelings.
Oh, poor you.
For
That's quite heavy. I know. Right, that I've rejected feelings for a long time. That's
no,
why.
that I don't. I cannot have this anymore, Gina. You like
Why?
inanimate objects. You make sense of things of everything in the world, but you cannot make sense of my feelings.
I do. I do think
Tell
that
me.
that your oxytocin and your endorphins are all over the place, and that's why you're acting that way. And that's why I feel, that maybe this is not the right time for us. I was, after all,
After all the runs that I went with you,
yes, after all of that, it does not no longer make sense. it no longer makes sense to me. It
We
no
make
longer
sense.
makes
We make sense of it together. We make sense of it together.
no.
Yes.
Scene. Scene. Oh, nice. That was nice.
Finally, a woman jerk.
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, he just needs a hug, and she's telling him about his oxytocin levels. This is exactly. She's helping, but in the worst possible way. She's fixing the problem, but in the worst possible. Talk about playing to the top of your intelligence and still getting it wrong. Yeah, that's how you do it. And any thoughts from anyone else? It's so rewarding. It was fun. What? Any thoughts? Anyone?
There was an interesting repetition that this was the moment, and at the end they said, "This is not the moment."
Yeah. Yes. And it all makes sense, and it doesn't make sense at all. Yeah. Absolutely.
Me, I have something to say because I was forcing myself, I was fighting the urge to figure out why it made sense and what was making sense after all. As I really caught myself about to solve the problem, and then no, no, you're not supposed to solve the problem. So
Yes. Yeah. And of course, what did you use? You used some of the same terms or words that you used before.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a thing to say, it's probably something you've already said. It's I hate to push people. You put things in a scene for no reason, and then they're there when you need them. I'll just quickly tell you. I had a class once, and the two people were doing a scene, and everyone was watching. It was a two-person scene, and someone began the scene carrying an umbrella in the house. It was
Wow.
inside, but they had an umbrella, and they were shaking the umbrella, and they were closing the umbrella, and they put it over on the side, and that was it. That was it. That's how they started the scene. They walked in the house with an umbrella and put it on the side, and then they were doing their scene. It was a lovely, wonderful scene, very grounded, wonderful scene. Then it was a 10-minute scene, and then by the time like 8th minute came along, they needed something. They needed a thing. And I paused them because I could see what was coming. And I asked the rest of the class, I said, and what do they need right now? And everyone in the class simultaneously said, the umbrella that they had forgotten about, 8 minutes ago. But everyone knew it. Yes, of course, it's obvious. So they did. They got the umbrella, and that really propelled the scene even more, and it was very satisfying. So if you put something in a scene, you're going to need something later. Don't forget that it's there. Why would anybody write a play where somebody walks in with an umbrella into a house, puts the umbrella down, and you never see the umbrella again? Who would write that play? As a director, I'd say get rid of the umbrella. So it could be something you say, could be something you have, could be something you use, whatever it is, put something there, remember it's there, and then when you need something, there it is. Okay, perfect, lovely. Let's move on. I'll get out of the way again, and you may go. No, can't have that.
No?
Nope, no props, no objects, nothing. It's just you. No crutches.
Nope, nope, nope. You can't have that. No.
Why not?
We've been through this before. And I've told you a gazillion times. You cannot have that PlayStation. Come on. You're 33 years old.
Mama said I can.
Well, Daddy says no. And Daddy is the king of the house. And as long as you're in my house, despite being 32, then you will follow my orders and my rules.
I miss mom.
I miss mom too, but don't go there. You know how it is when you talk about your mom. I become a softie. Look, Andrea, it's just you and me now. Okay?
If you had been a softie then, she wouldn't have left us.
That's over and done. We have each other now, and you're still living in my house, and that's okay. I like it.
I love you, but you know what, Dad? You hurt me all the time.
Just like what your mom always used to say, I'm only doing what's best for you, and I don't think that having a PlayStation at your age is the best thing for you to become independent. Look at me, Andrea. When I say that I want you to get out of this house and get your own life, it doesn't mean that I don't love you. I would kill for you, and you know that. But I want you to have your own independent life that you create on your own.
Da 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 da.
Andrea, you're 32. Quit doing that.
See, that's good enough for me. Wow, we
I
lost
don't
it
know what
right in the
happened.
middle. Uh,
I always thought, I was wondering if I pressed something wrong, but like, did he leave or did I make a mistake or what?
I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter.
There's Daddy. There's Daddy.
Daddy left again.
I had to leave because Andrea was so getting on my nerve.
She was. Sometimes you just have to go. Okay, that was lovely. That was really, really lovely. What was the scene about? Anybody? Just tell me. What was the scene about? What was it about? If you had to describe what you saw.
I think it's about the two characters' need. I need her at home, but at the same time, I need her to be out there and get her own life
Okay.
at 32.
Yeah.
Then
Anyone?
she needs to be a kid still and have a PlayStation despite being a grown up, supposedly.
Right.
I think it
Dealing
was
with the
about
loss.
the loss of the mom, the vestiges in there that affected them
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the scene not about?
It was not about the
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Damn right it wasn't. You're damn right it wasn't about the PlayStation. It's never about the PlayStation. And if you're having an argument with your spouse, if you're a guy, about having left the toilet seat up and you're in a horrible argument, if it's that bad an argument, it's not about the toilet seat. It's always about you. And that was lovely. It started off with a PlayStation because it's got to be something. You got to throw something in there. Why not? And you were specific, and you specifically mentioned the PlayStation. Absolutely fine, but you elevated it. It was freaking brilliant. I miss, I'm the king of the house. I miss mom. I'm going to be a softie if you talk about her. Don't go there. She wouldn't have left us if you'd been more of a softie. Well, that's over and done. She's being childish, and then she started acting. It was just a lovely look into the relationship between these two people, and we saw it through the lens of the PlayStation and her childish behavior, but it was about something much deeper. So cool. So cool. Nice job. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start here with M, since she happens to be standing right there next to me. And we'll just do a takeaway of anything that you got from this today.
Okay.
Or didn't get from it.
I wanted to indulge Lilith with that prop, so sorry about that. I know we're doing grounded improv, but okay. My takeaway is I always appreciate improv for totally taking me out of my comfort zone. I'm not an actress. I've always been shy. Nobody believes it, but I'm like shy. So it always makes me feel a certain kind of success when I'm able to do stuff that stretch me. And thank you for this opportunity. And I'm looking forward to watching everything again, because we all did pretty cool scenes.
Yeah, I thought so too. And one of the things I like about teaching this way, particularly in person, is that everyone does every time at the end of the session, at least in the in-person ones, get to feel success, get to feel what it's like to do a good scene. And they know it. And they just know it. You don't have to tell them. Lilith, what do you got?
I'm beginning to be comfortable with the unknown and to be brave. That's I only started this like 2 months ago, and I see the changes, and I'm beginning to enjoy it before I was so scared.
Yeah, lovely, really lovely work. Titin, what do you got?
Yes, I got a lot of things today. It's day one. Yeah, when you were bringing up stuff that you discussed earlier or in the past sessions, I took note of them. Oh yeah, that's it. Because I usually watch improv groups here in Manila, and I'm like always so scared when they invite people to come up and participate with them. But I saw the things that you were saying, like creating more conflict or jumping out of that orbit. So there's a particular term already in my head when it comes to that. So if you keep that at the back of your head, don't stay in the orbit too long. When it gets comfortable, move out. It's such a big eureka moment for me personally.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Come back.
Yes, Michael. What do you
Yeah.
got? What do you got, Michael?
I've just realized about the scene dynamics, like emotion, specificity, and about using them to change orbit, like changing emotion, introducing a specific object. You can feel the change in orbit, like the idea. It's like giving the idea between the two players to change orbit. So yeah, that's what I learned
Yeah,
today.
right. And it throws the other player off balance for a minute,
Yeah.
which causes them to react in a very natural way. I mean, they're like momentarily, even if they're good, they're momentarily confused. Not the character, the actor is momentarily confused or surprised, and they can't hide that. And that translates into their character, which becomes natural. It's fun to watch when that happens. And it's fun to watch how they get back, like a gyroscope. It's fun to watch how they get back to being upright again. Josh, what have you got?
It's always about the relationship, not the object.
Yep. Always. And when improvisers, I don't like to do it, but we do it. When improvisers get a piece of input or a word from the audience, hey, give us a word. Oh, jelly. That's the last thing that your scene should be about. you're just saying it to the audience so that they feel like they're part of it, and so that maybe it sparks something in your head. But if you hear a word, don't go A to C. Think of, okay, jelly makes me think of peanut butter. Peanut butter makes me think of, I have no idea what. But whatever it is, the audience doesn't need to know why jelly made you do the scene you did. It's for you. It's not for them. The input is like a diving board on a pool. You use it, but you don't take it into the pool with you. Rudra, what have you got?
So, I think I always had a fear of escalation or like changing things. Like being steady in the scene was my thing, but having heard that permission saying that, oh, shift your orbit is really helpful. Like that helped me in a way.
Good.
Second is to what, like, I'll quickly the metaphor, adding metaphor, colorful language, and third is just remembering what I put in the scene.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful note. Thanks.
Yeah. And that orbit stuff, it wasn't explained that way to me as an orbit, but there was a great improviser teacher named Joe Bill, who that's where I got that from. It's like, oh yeah, he slapped me around and like, here, this is what you should do. I said, oh, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to change it to orbit and to make people think I thought of it. Chrissy, what have you got?
No, I
Clever.
actually appreciate the word orbit because it's easy to visualize. You know that you're circling around something for so long that it has to be changed. So yeah, it's very easy to visualize. I
Yeah.
like the word a lot. I mean, because we've been hearing it, tip your partner, right? Be with your partner. In Filipino, it's gago with care. It's like meaning be an asshole to your partner with care. That's what we say in
That's a nice
Philippine
thing.
improv. But I kind of like the orbit because it's easy to visualize, and that's my biggest takeaway.
Easy is nice. George, what have you got?
I realized that really when you do bold choices, like a bold statement or a bold emotion or a bold um, difference, because sometimes we're pressured by the who, what, where, but sometimes just make a bold choice, a statement or an emotion that can already, things will fall into place like who you are and where you are. And also the idea of not choosing to go with B, but rather C will make a lot of difference because when you go from A and B, it's like it'll be a typical scene that you'd expect.
Yeah.
When you choose C, it can go a different route, like what you did in our scene, Tom. Like, of course, in our scene, it was sort of expected that as a father who abandoned the child and the mother, you will be saying you will be apologetic, but you did the reverse. If you made it appear that you're forgiving me as your son, despite being you who abandoned me, so that reversed things for me and kept me. And I just want to say that I love doing the Tom's Carousel, where all of us get to do a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Great. And yes, you're right about the A to C thing. David Rosowski always says, why do a scene that you've seen before? And exactly, if you're doing a scene and it's like, okay, this is the next thing we should do in this scene. This is what would normally be done. Well, why would you do that? There's so many other things you can be doing, and all you have to do is, like you said, make a bold choice, and suddenly you're in new territory for both of you. Cool. So thank you guys very much. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
You did great work. Really, it was fun to watch all of it. Every
Thank you
bit
for
of it.
doing a Sunday, the rare Sunday.
Yeah. Don't count on it too often.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Titin.
Okay.
Thank you,
Good night.
everyone.
Thank
Thanks, Tom.
Good day.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Michael.
All right.